Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Minecraft Desync. Vanilla edition. When we last left off, we started building our little tower, ran out of wood, and we need more. It's a good thing there's trees out here. Wait a minute. We have plenty of wood. We harvested an entire forest. Let's just go get it. It's not hard. So I hope to at least finish that tower by the end of this. That's like, I want to get that. I need a pumpkin. I'm gonna have to go back and get a pumpkin from somewhere. Is that all the rocks we got? Take the rest of this over there. Oh yeah, it's been a hot minute. All the wheat should have grown by now. Which means more seeds, which means more wheat, which means more seeds, which means more wheat. Just need to get this to cascade. Alright, almost all of it. There we go. It looks like a lot of this has grown too, which means more wheat to eat and grow and wheat and yeah, all the above. Now I don't want to actually use this as a harvesting method because this is just a pain, obviously. So if I can get, I mean, obviously, I'm not going to say no. If it's grown, it's grown. And if I can get access to it, why not? But I do not want to use it as the primary source because this is not conducive. Because stepping on it could happen. I really not want to have those issues. If I can help it. This does tell me that I probably should be a bit more aggressive with kind of flattening. I'm gonna leave this as is. It's already growing. It's already flat-ish. Get back, you foul creatures! Yeah, like this. Well, why did you decay? Nice stuff. You! Turns out I need to actually focus on making this all. So I'm probably gonna leave this alone. I'm probably not gonna add more until I get more seeds. A lot more seeds. We're actually gonna need to make a dedicated farm. One that can at least be guarded. I thought chickens were fine. I was always under the impression chickens don't obliterate things. Oh, here, skeleton. Rude. I see you. Let's get you over with. Fucking ruining my ground. All right, so yeah, I'm gonna replant what I can with this stuff, but now that I see that basically anything and everything can and will step on this and break it and just really ruin my day. Before I even do anything further with this, I need to make sure that this is all protected, well, or enclosed, or done in such a way that this won't spawn anything nearby. Which, unironically, there is a few interesting ways. If I get gravel, it's not that big of a deal to do, though. I don't want to convert all the dirt to gravel because I don't want things to spawn. Especially since all this is going to be supposed to be, anyway, turned into farmland no matter what. Don't want the feathers. I want seeds, and I want... Yeah. Looks like everything is basically growing that I have set to grow anyway. Bye. Goodbye. 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 Stay away from my farm. Rat bastards. Alright, so that was nice. Got a good chunk of seed out of that. Getting a lot more. Jesus. On the plus side, I will have wheat for days. So much wheat. Alright, but we can get to the keep, and hopefully we can finish at least maybe... I want to get at least 2 more stories for the main building. And then we'll have a ceiling that will be accessible via a ladder. I don't think we have the cobblestone for that. We might. Put 2 of these away. Grab you guys. Okay. Don't need the flint and steel. Don't need the wool. Don't need the 4 pieces of log. Alright. Now we're stocked up. Ooh. A little laggy out here. I'm gonna need stairs at some point, so. But that can wait. We just need to get the cobblestone down. Don't fall too far. He says, falling too far. Alright, well, I guess while we're down here, we can make some stairs. I can't remember when this was fixed. Just so janky. This old version of the game is just so goofy. It's one you can't help but laugh at. It's like, damn, this was the game. All these bugs and we still love the shit out of it. A lot of them are cosmetic though. A lot of these are like cosmetic issues that really do not have much bearing. Which I suppose works in its benefit. Because the core gameplay loop, this is solid. There's not really any major bugs, at least in single player. I did actually try and throw up a beta multiplayer just to see if I could get it to work on like modern hardware. It does, and then it lost its mind briefly, and oh boy, is that some multiplayer jank. Like, I thought it was bad. Wait, what? Oh, I know what's happening. Right? I think. I think I do anyway. Yeah. So basically the whole gist with the multiplayer jank is your entities, these entities like spiders, skeletons, zombies, like, yeah, in single player they're not a challenge. Really, they're just kind of there. But in the busted multiplayer, they're actually horrifying because the entities themselves just kind of have a mind of their own. Like, spiders will glitch up and down. Creepers' timing is way off, and it's not even as funny. Distance, so what you think is a safe distance in single player is not a safe distance in multiplayer. Just a lot of little details that, you know, when you've been playing a functioning multiplayer for years, basically, considering they did patch a lot of these by like 1.4 in the official release. They did the whole single player server merge in 1.3. So when it came down to that, wasn't too bad. I mean, it kind of just brought some of the multiplayer jank to single player, which caused a little bit of strife, but ultimately, because now they had a more unified code base to work out of, was not as detrimental towards the long-term game health. Because that means one code base, you just have to make sure it works on one side. Wait, what? Where did I screw up here? Right here. I'll probably... I was just kind of looking into something in the future. Because when I originally, before I set out on the Desynced adventure, I was originally just going to do a multiplayer sort of server. Just kind of travel through the updates with people. But then I remembered all these mods existed, and I'm like, oh, I could do that on my own. Plus, multiplayer relies on other people. You know, if it's just me on all the time, or if it's just someone else on all the time, are you really having a good time? I mean, you might as well just go play a functioning single player, right? I mean, I know what I'd pick. But this does give me hope for future events. Oh yeah, another thing. Alpha, and I mean alpha, not beta, alpha, whatever you want to call this. Let's just say your inventory was not saved in that version at all. Alright, we got a 4 tall tower keep. So we're probably going to go one more up, but this upward section is going to be a ladder. But let me go up and look real quick. Let me get a good... see if this feels tall enough. I'd say it looks almost tall enough. So yeah, only one more layer probably is needed. And there's this awkward thing in the back corner. Let's get some ladders. And we are not going to skimp on these ones. Because we're starting to approach the time where ladders actually cause mild headaches. The fight of the water ladder will soon begin. One that the water ladder will ultimately lose. Wait a minute. Does that not have a fence in it? Oh, it does have a fence. So if you think about it, multiplayer is a blessing. Also, this game would not have been as big if it wasn't for groups like Minecraft and Yogscast and Hermitcraft. Well, there are several dozen SMPs now. There are a dime a dozen these days. Not a bad thing. Just means you gotta pick and choose. Of which I will continue to always choose Minecraft. But at least with I don't even know where I was going with this thought anymore. The thought is gone. Did I even have a thought? I botched this again. That would be why. Apparently I can't build. I can try and... Alright, I guess we're going down. I had an idea. It's an annoying idea, but one that I want to try. This should be enough. It's actually probably overkill for what I need. I am going to try and add proper matriculations or matriculation. I don't know what they're called. Little slits. They're basically little arrow slits. So first, I gotta build this out. This is one corner. And I am going to try and do this. This isn't gonna look as nice as it probably could. Just given the hard limitations that we are kind of forced upon. But I want to try and do something a little bit more fancy for once. And the ladder is going to be this back corner because I need a spot to go from. And I don't want to do too much before I get back over there. Okay. Does this link up just right? Oh, yes. Okay, so I don't need to have a stroke. Alright, so this is what we're going to do. So then you do something like this, and you get that in place. You do this, a little one of these. And yeah, so in the more modern versions, what you would do is you put a second stair upside down, but we don't have those. We don't have that ability. So we're just going to use regular rocks. There ain't nothing wrong with this at all. Only issue we might run into is, yeah, not quite think that whole all the way through. I'm trying to build this. Yeah, just be more careful with this when I'm trying to build this. But yeah, I think that's what we're going to do. No, I'm not getting the stair back. Tragedy. Well, in any case, oh, I can't place on stairs, can I? Well, in any case, I hope you all have enjoyed watching, and we will see you all on the next episode of Minecraft Desynced Vanilla Edition. Bye-bye!